What's up, DramaLoop viewers? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that you absolutely cannot miss. First, the legend himself, James Gunn's Superman, is making a massive splash, soaring onto HBO Max this week with David Corenswet in the iconic cape. We're talking about a whole new take on the Man of Steel, and you'll get the full scoop right here. Next up, prepare to laugh and be bewildered as Tim Robinson and Zach Kanin bring us The Chair Company, a brand new HBO comedy hitting HBO Max in October. If you thought office politics were wild, wait until you hear about the far-reaching conspiracy this show is set to uncover. Then, we're heading to 18th century Paris with The Seduction, directed by Jessica Palud and starring Anamaria Vartolomei. This isn't your grandmother's Dangerous Liaisons. It's a bold, feminist reimagining that gives the Marquise de Merteuil her own origin story, and HBO Max is dropping it this November. And finally, we're circling back to a true crime story that has captivated the nation as the Case Against Adnan Syed drops its latest installment on HBO and HBO Max. We're diving deep into the twists and turns that continue to surround Adnan Syed's conviction. You don't want to miss any of these incredible stories. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and join the DramaLoop community. Superman is flying onto HBO Max this week. Get ready, DC fans, because James Gunn's highly anticipated take on the Man of Steel, starring David Corenswet as Superman, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, is officially landing on HBO Max this Friday, September 19th. After its theatrical run and premium digital release, this PG-13 rated blockbuster is finally available for streaming, bringing the epic battle between Superman and the cunning Lex Luthor right into your living rooms. The film delves into Superman's struggles with his actions being questioned and Luthor's schemes to exploit his vulnerability, all while Lois Lane and Metropolis's other heroes, plus Krypto the Superdog, try to save the day. Adding to the excitement, HBO Max will also feature a version with American Sign Language interpretation, directed by Layla Hanomi, making the hero's journey accessible to an even wider audience. With a global box office tally of over $615 million, this cinematic event is now ready for its streaming debut. This superhero saga is just the beginning of our packed show. Next, we're shifting gears to uncover a hilarious and potentially mind-bending conspiracy in The Chair Company. A conspiracy is brewing in HBO's new comedy, The Chair Company. Prepare for a dose of comedic chaos and intrigue as Tim Robinson and Zach Kanin, the masterminds behind I Think You Should Leave, unleash their new HBO original comedy series, The Chair Company, premiering Sunday, October 12th at 10:00 p.m. ETPT on HBO and streaming on HBO Max. The 8-episode season promises a wild ride, following a man, played by Tim Robinson, who finds himself investigating a far-reaching conspiracy after an embarrassing incident at work. While the logline is intentionally vague, leaving us to wonder about the scope of this conspiracy, whether it's office-related, familial, or global, we can expect Robinson's signature absurdist humor and unexpected twists. The series also boasts a stellar cast, including Lake Bell as his wife, Sophia Lillis as their daughter, and Will Price as their son, with Joseph Tudisco and Lou Diamond Phillips also in the mix. IndieWire's Ben Travers has already hyped it as a major 2025 premiere, calling it the event of the century for fans of Robinson's unique comedic style. Get ready to take a seat for The Chair Company. A bold, feminist reimagining of Dangerous Liaisons is coming to HBO Max. Director Jessica Palud is bringing a fresh, youthful, and fiercely feminist perspective to the classic tale of seduction and power with her new HBO original series, The Seduction, premiering November 14th on HBO Max. Starring Anamaria Vartolomei, fresh off Mickey 17, as the iconic Marquise de Merteuil, the 6-episode series is a free adaptation of Pierre Choderlos de Laclos's novel, Les Liaisons Dangereuses. Palud, who also co-wrote the series, aims to explore the origin story of Merteuil, delving into her journey into high society and her quest for sexual freedom in 18th century Paris, offering a narrative that's being described as the Me Too of the 18th century. The series boasts an all-star cast including Diane Kruger, Vincent Lacoste, and Lucas Bravo, with a visual style inspired by classical paintings and a cinematic elegance that matches its dialogue-heavy nature. Palud emphasizes her departure from previous adaptations, focusing on Murtuil's intelligence and determination to outmaneuver the manipulative Valmont, forging her own path and challenging patriarchal norms. This historical drama promises a powerful new perspective. But before we go, there's one more compelling case we need to revisit. The twists continue in The Case Against Adnan Syed, Episode 5. True crime enthusiasts, get ready. HBO is dropping the latest installment of its acclaimed docuseries, The Case Against Adnan Syed, with Episode 5 premiering Thursday, September 18th at 9:00 p.m. ET on HBO and HBO Max. This new chapter, titled Part 5, The Tree Grew, dives into the latest developments surrounding Adnan Syed's conviction for the 1999 murder of Hae Min Lee. The episode will reportedly focus on a new suspect emerging from the original investigation who is caught assaulting a woman, prompting Adnan's legal team to demand a fresh investigation into the case. This installment continues the complex narrative that first captivated audiences with the Serial podcast, exploring the ongoing controversy and uncertainty that has surrounded Syed's case since his arrest, conviction, vacating of the conviction, and subsequent release from prison. Catch up on the first 4 parts, now streaming on HBO Max, and don't miss this pivotal new episode. This gripping true crime saga keeps us on the edge of our seats. Now, let's quickly recap everything you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's DramaLoop. We saw James Gunn's Superman land on HBO Max, got ready for the conspiracy-filled laughs of Tim Robinson's The Chair Company, explored a feminist Dangerous Liaisons in the Seduction, and followed the latest twists in The Case Against Adnan Syed. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to DramaLoop for all your entertainment news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social channels for even more content. We'll see you next time.